This is week 2 of The Artist Way. Week 2 is actually more than 7 days because I got a delay. How many days a week did you do the morning pages? I did all of the days except for one day. But that's because I went to bed at 3 or 4 because I was helping on a pop-up setup. I was completely exhausted the next day with a, what is it called? Like a pain in the neck? Stiff neck. How did it work for you? Describe them. In the beginning of the week, it was good. I started writing some of my dreams in there. It helped with some of the vividness of the dreams. Funny enough, one day I woke up and I was contacted by casting vertical in China, vertical in South Korea, and then an agency for casting for another commercial. It all felt really good. However, 2 of those I can't work because I'm in South Korea and my visa is not validated yet. What were you surprised to find about yourself writing about? I was surprised to write about my dreams again. It had been a long time since I started writing my dreams down. I found myself, instead of writing negative things very straightforward, I almost wrote poem style, almost like spoken word. I don't know. It was way more, in my opinion, beautifully written. Did I do the artist date this week? Yes. Probably many times because I'm unemployed. I went to see the sunset. I took the time to meditate 5 minutes as well at the same time. It was the best, actually. I really enjoyed that. I decided to do more of it. And I was super proud of myself for meditating. Were there any other issues this week that you considered significant for your recovery? Describe them. I did become frustrated after a few days because it felt like things were going really smoothly and I was feeling good, I was feeling proactive, little changes were starting to happen, and then the next day is just kind of went down. What was it, yesterday? I was just not feeling it. I don't know if it was the weather or just the mood of the day, but I was super slow. I had a hard time finishing my pages. My whole day was off. I don't know. It was just weird. And it feels like almost 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I don't know which one is best. I guess it depends on the day. It depends on my mood. But it's a bit forward, a bit backwards. It varies. This time doing the morning pages, I find myself going more of like my rhythm, less pressure. I think the first time why it was so hard for me was because I wanted to do it perfectly and I put a lot of pressure on myself. And this time, if I don't start the week exactly the right day, I'm like, I'll just do an extra day and it's fine. So that's why my second week was maybe 2 extra days more. So I think it's kind of following my own flow. It's all about unblocking, so why put extra pressure? So that was it. Yeah. Patience. One thing I did forget to mention was one of the exercises for week 2. It's a little silly exercise, but you kind of can visualize exactly which part of your life are lacking and which ones are fruitful. So in this one exercise, you're supposed to draw a circle and divide it into 6 chunks. And these chunks have labels. One of them, for example, is friendship. Then you have work, you have adventure, you have spirituality. I can't remember the other ones right now. Then you kind of do a diagram and put a point on how happy or satisfied you are. And if it's close to the center, you're not content. And if it's towards the edge, it's good. I think that's it. Maybe it's the opposite. Since I had done this exercise last year, I did kind of expect an outcome, but this time, because my situation is different and it's been a few months, I did notice that my satisfaction level in some categories did fall a lot lower than I expected. It was kind of a weird realization to see it kind of go down, even though mentally I feel fine. I'm actually quite content with my life, which made me think that even though technically I feel satisfied, maybe unconsciously, I know I'm not at my full potential and I'm not fully satisfied with how my life is spread out. Right now I have a lot of free time and I can enjoy myself. I can go on a lot of artist dates. When it comes to like productivity, work, I feel like I'm falling short, and it does probably affect me on other aspects of my creative journey. So that shows me I have some work to do on getting a better work pleasure balance.